Lovely Leos, how you doing? Welcome, welcome, welcome. We're going to be doing your second half of July general reading here. We're going to start off with some animal energy, but of course, and go right into the cards. All right. Let's see, what is the animal energy for Leo for second half of July? Please and thank you. Animal energy for Leo. Oh my gosh. Oh, okay. We're going to take both. Listen, here's why. First of all, the crow came up in your meditation. I do a little meditation before every reading, and the crow was very, very, very much in your meditation and related to your sight, okay? How you're seeing things, how you're not seeing things, just very much about your sight, and then he was chilling at the bottom of the deck. So we're going to take this crow for y'all. And then you got the unicorn. Very exciting. This energy comes out so seldomly that it really makes me happy when it comes out. So the unicorn is about magic. Not exactly breaking news at 9. Of course it's about magic. But you know, it's also about innocence, okay? Because sometimes when this comes out, when I read for people who work with psychically gifted children or artistically inclined children, they usually get the unicorn card. So it holds within, you know, this energy of like innocence, youth, believing that magic is real despite, you know, whatever evidence to the contrary might be going on at that given time. You know what I mean? A fun little personal story. I don't do these much on here, but I was with a child yesterday, not a child that I know very well, but I was working with a child, and well, it was actually a group of children. It was like a large group of children, and one of the children said magic got brought up somehow, and this little child said, "I don't believe in magic." Just this like little kid too. "I don't believe in magic." And this quote ran through my mind when they said that. This old quote of like, or it may not be old, I think I just saw it recently, but the quote says, "If you don't believe in magic, you will never find it." And so that went through my mind, and then right when he said that, all the other children said, "I believe in magic." It was just like, I don't know why I felt the need to share that, but it feels very poignant, because this is about really believing in and connecting to the magic with and around you, like a child does, right? Also, the moon imagery here too. We did have the full moon in Capricorn and the eclipse yesterday, which was an event. It was definitely an event. This Mercury in retrograde has been a series of events, a series of prolonged events. You know, not every Mercury in retrograde is that dramatic. Sometimes it can work for you. Sometimes, depending on your sign or where you are, I can't remember if this came up in your last reading or not, but sometimes, you know, they can work for a sign and work against others. But in the base case, even if it's working for you personally, it's still affecting the people around you in some way, shape, or form. You know what I mean? All right, let's see what's going on for my Lions for second half of July. My Lions, yes, we are very close to being in your birthday season. Yes, we are. Oh my gosh, yes, darlings. And then we got the Queen of Wands with the Lions right here. Yes, work. Can I tell you, the Queen of Wands is my absolute favorite queen. I'm not a fire sign or anything, but I just relate to her the most. In the traditional deck, she has a cat sitting on her lap, and she's all about the bliss of domesticity. And she, you know, also why I love the Queen of Wands is because she is an equal balance of action or giving and receiving. Action and inaction, giving and receiving. She holds both of those energies within her, which is really beautiful. Same, her and the Queen of Pentacles for me are most closely linked. They're like, you know, cousins, right? It's that action and inaction, giving and receiving. She is a beautiful, beautiful balance. We also have the sunflowers here, which absolutely represent the month of August for me, because that is when they really come into bloom, at least where I am in the world. And I was just talking about your birthday season coming up. This is beautiful to get right off the top here. So this could be you, you know, we'll get clarifiers, but of course. But this could be very much you just feeling like you're in a nice, balanced place. A nice balanced place where you feel like You feel like you are able to handle whatever is coming to you and know what to do without a lot of Durmanstrong, without a lot of mental, cardio or what have you. It feels very positive, you guys, okay? It does feel very positive. All right. Aha! Huzzah! Then we have the Knight of Swords. Really, 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 really cool. So Knight of Swords is a fast-moving truth, or this can be a couple of different things. This can be someone coming towards you with communication that is fast and kind of like to the point, or just completely honest. It doesn't always have to be blunt in nature, okay? It could just be super honest. And usually this comes forward when this is involving another person coming towards you, or if you're giving it, it's usually truth that it has been sat on for a while, which is why it comes forth like a sudden flow. It's almost like, with like a garden hose, when it's like this, the flow of water comes, like moderately, and then if you go like this and bend it, it keeps it from going, and then once you go like this again, like the truth is like, ah, like out a mega horn. That's what this feels like. But this could also be for you personally, where truth comes in that was not before realized, that comes to you really quickly and well. And we also have the canary here, which does denote sweetness, a sweetness of delivery perhaps. But it feels really good. And I'm getting a feeling of action here, forward movements. We've got the wands and the swords, and it's just very like, yes, onward and upward. I do feel like there's been some impatience for some of you around something, around manifesting something, whatever that is, home, work, because Queen of Wands does speak to me very much of home life. And if you think about what home life involves, well, that's different for everybody. But for the most part, it involves an actual roof over your head, right? A full pantry, loved ones maybe, or animals living in that home that really make it not just a house, but a home, right? But it does feel like there's a bit of impatience, but it doesn't feel that dramatic. And it feels like the impatience is how do I describe it? It's not like a negative impatience where it's like, oh, I want this to happen. It feels like just like an excited anticipation might be the better descriptive there. Let's see what else is going on for y'all. I do feel like the magic is going to be amped up because guess what? I don't even think I spoke about what the crow denotes. The crow is about magic and the unicorn's about magic. The crow is also about communication, okay? The crow is all like very much about speaking your truth. When there's an imbalance of any sort, the crow will come in and get right up in your face and caw, 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 right? Like it's not a subtle energy, which is also why I align myself with the crow and why the crow has always worked so beautifully with and for me, because it's not a subtle messenger, okay? It's very in your face. If you have or have not noticed that. You have two animal energies that talk about magic. And then we have boom shakalaka, Page of Cups, darlings. Page of Cups. You know what's really cool here? So I'm drawn to the starfish, the crab, and the fish here. So let's talk through this. The starfish is about wishes being granted. It's also about things that manifest physically. So it could be an emphasis on the physicality of things, right? Something that you can feel, right? Actually touch and hold. And it's not just an idea or a wish. It actually manifests. It's a wish manifesting in the physical. Then we have the fish, which is about fertility, darling. Cup runneth over fertility, right? Then we have the crab. And this is why this is so cool, because I keep wanting to talk about the home life. Crab is very much about home life, right? The home. And the home not being necessarily, it's not about the physical structure of a home. I just heard something. Wherever you are is home. And I feel like you're saying that to someone else, someone's saying that to you, or it's something you're feeling for you. It feels like wherever you are is home. Because sometimes home isn't just like a physical place. Sometimes home can be a person. Okay. Trust and believe it. Sometimes home can really be a person. And that feels very, very relevant. This is very positive. I feel the need to keep saying that because the readings that I have done so far today have been very medicinal, but this just feels just really, 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 really positive and magical. Magical, magical, magical. Got the unicorn and the crow. My God. Oh, and the fertility in children. Yeah, for some of y'all, this is whisperings of pregnancy, or if you have a mind to have children in the future, you do have children, that's very much coming up here. Okay. And we are about to be in your birthday season, so looks like a big green light for you guys. fabulous. Clarifier, this feels like a breath of fresh air because the readings have been very heavy. And then I get to Leo and I'm like, oh, right. Life is good. Okay, clarifier for Queen of Wands. Get it together. Clarifier for Queen of Wands. Someone wants to come out. The Lovers, get your life. Leo, Lovers, we have the Gemini energy here. Look at how beautifully this is depicted with the Queen of Wands. Darlings, you know, the Lovers is about choices in love too. It really feels like we're speaking about something romantical, but I want to be really clear about this. I always try to be really clear about this, especially because this is a general reading, and I'm also coming from the sphere of my own life experience, right? As all readers must do. The Lovers is about choices in love, and then we have the Queen of Wands, which is about a very happy home life and feeling like you've really reaped the benefits of all of the hard work that you've put in, okay? That's what we're looking at here. So through one lens, this can absolutely involve someone coming towards you or someone that already has come towards you that is a love match that you cohabitate with, that they feel like you're home, you feel like they're home, okay? That is door number one, and I feel like that is going to be the case for a good group of y'all. Door number two is sometimes this can be an internal feeling, and that is the truth, my darlings. That is the truth. There are times when I will pull cards for myself. I always do like a weekly spread for myself. It's a way to just kind of like learn different interpretations of these keys and add it to my, Pictionary book of signs and symbology, right? But I've pulled these cards for a day before, but this hasn't necessarily involved anyone else. This has been something I felt just on my own, just feeling really good about where I'm at, loving myself and where I am, okay? So like I said, for a large group of y'all, this is absolutely, with this Page of Cups here, Knight of Swords, involving someone else. But I want to say also, this can very much be about you feeling that kind of unconditional self-love, which will then in turn attract a vibrational love match to you. Okay? All right. Let's get a clarifier for this Knight of Swords. Knight of Swords here, and therefore is winged Cupid painted blind. I just heard that. And therefore is something about love is blind. Yeah. Ugh. Okay. Clarifier for the Knight of Swords is the moon. I gotta tell you, it came up in reverse, which is fun. So I was just talking about, the full moon yesterday, and then we have the Knight of Swords here. Now this is Brills. So the moon in the upright Piscean energy here. But of course, actually, funnily enough, I also equate a unicorn energy with Piscean energy. So you could have Pisceans around you or have it in your chart, blah-da-da-da-da. But the moon in the upright is about the unknown. It's about the unconscious. It's about the conscious. It's about innate psychic ability. It's about a lot of downloads coming in. But it is about the unknown questions, things that are hidden and not discernible, right? Easily discernible or easily knowable. The fact that it's in reverse and it's paired with the Knight of Swords here, there is going to be a big clarity about something. Someone is getting clear about you and coming right on in here. You're getting clear about another person and going right that way. Or this is a clarity that comes with and for yourself, about yourself and your path moving forward. Remember, we have the Canary here, which is very, very, very sweet, loving, very auspicious energy, but it's also about using your voice in truth. There's a lot of things about communication and voicing your truth. Remember, these readings can always be reversed, darlings. This could be about you or someone in your atmosphere. Okay? But when the moon, in this context anyway, I feel that because the moon is in the reverse, this is the end of having more questions than answers. Now is time for the answers. Okay? I like it. Actually, I really like it. All right, let's get a clarifier for this Page of Cups here. Page of Cups. Page of Cups. What's going on for my Leos? God, this was such a breath of fresh air. Thank you, Leos. Okay. Four of Swords. This is really funny. Okay. Four of Swords is about, obviously, like rest, relaxing, rejuvenation. But I love how it's depicted in this key because the Lamb is about, that Christ level love, right? It's that unconditional love. And I did talk about unconditional self-love here as well. And it's about see how the forehead is all illuminated here, that third eye chakra? So it's about the illumination that can come when we allow ourselves to truly rest and recuperate and be still. The fact that it's coming with the Page of Cups, and you've got the Knight of Swords here, and you've got the Moon in reverse, and you've got the Lovers and the Queen of Wands, and you've got the two magic cards of the Unicorn and the Crow here, is really telling me that it's either someone coming towards you that is going to, make you a love offer or a offer of partnership doing something that you love. It could very much be, there's not really any pentacles here, but we do have wands. So it could be a creative project. It could be a love offer of romantic ties because it is Page of Cups here, but it's something that comes forward when you stopped looking for it, or when you stopped going after it, or when you stopped asking those questions and having more questions than answers. It's really funny. I'm hearing that age-old adage of like, when you stop looking for it, it arrives. And then about winged Cupid being painted blind feels very pertinent here. But and then there was something with the eyes. There was something about the eyes in your meditation before. And then the Knight of Swords, if you can see this poor little horse here, doesn't have any eyes. Okay, it's a little creepy. Oh, whoa, weird. See this horse and the unicorn? Do you see the sword here? And then the unicorn tip here? There is something that either you weren't seeing or that you didn't know was coming. I feel like you were looking to the west, just as an example. And then whatever this is going to come from true north or northeast. It's coming from up behind you, through the back door, through the side door. I feel like there's an inherent surprise in this, because it's either going to come from a source that was unexpected or in a way that was unexpected. Also, the Crow is very much about the unexpected too, and quick change, okay? Could be someone that has children, or you have children, or that works with children, or that really makes you feel like a kid again, okay? And that is so fun when that happens, right? Yeah, there's a surprise of some sort coming in here. I feel like some of you will be more surprised than others, but I feel like it's something about the way it happens or how there's just a surprise in here. That they're kind of like, yeah, you don't need to know, just there's gonna be a surprise. I'm like, okay. But again, you are entering into a time where you're not gonna have a lot more questions than answers, which is really, really cool. Okay, I feel like getting a goddess for you guys. Let's get a goddess oracle for my Leos. Weird. Okay, let's see if there's another one. Because still have some time. That is so weird. Okay, cool. So first we got, I might butcher this pronunciation, Sarasvati, which is the arts. Express yourself through creative activities. So this is really cool for you guys, because remember when I said it might be teaming up with someone or finding for yourself like what you really love to do. I feel like for some of y'all, this could literally be about the arts. And in my experience, Leos in particular are very creative in nature. But why wouldn't they be? You guys are the wands, which is all about creativity, right? Because you also got this paired with, and she's my favorite, you guys, Yamanya, although I call her Yamaya. There's a couple different ways to say her name, which is golden opportunity. Important doors are opening for you right now. Walk through them. And look at this queen living her best life. Also, we got the dolphin over here, which is about joy. Pure, unadulterated joy and youthful innocence, right? Both of these are blue as well. I have to tell you something. I feel like for some of you, this could be literally the arts. You could be involved in the arts or linking up with someone who's involved in the arts. But I do feel like for another group of you, and this is kind of funny how they're putting this across to me, but I feel like this is very much about, because remember what I said. The unicorn also involves artistic talents and artistic creativity. And I feel like there's something in this for you that is going to be a surprise around something that you create or something that you desire coming to full manifestation that could surprise you in some way. Because again, the unicorn are about arts, and then we have the arts here. I'm hearing duck, duck, goose. We got this goose here, which I always want to make a swan, but it's definitely a goose. You know that game where it's like, oh no, that's a kid's game. Duck, duck, goose. Duck, duck, goose, you're it. There's something in that. I really feel like there's something coming forward here that is going to just put you in a place of being a co-creator with your reality and where you are. Because this arts card is largely about creation. And then we have golden opportunity, important doors are opening, walk through them. Do you feel this forward movement that I'm talking about here with this Queen of Wands, with the balance of, giving and receiving and action and inaction? Then we have the Knight of Swords and the Four of Swords, which is the only inactive, well, it's being active in another way, but it really is about being physically inactive paired with the Page of Cups. It's really, 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 really cool. And it feels like, it really does feel like that the surprise element of this is not that it happens, but how and in what form that takes. There's something about the timing of it that is going to I see you just like laughing your behind off. That's what it feels like. And it looks like you're looking one way and then it comes from a completely different direction. That's very much what this feels like. I also feel like some of you that are spending time around children, this could be literally you're walking down the street and you hear a child say something that is a synchronicity for you. It's like from the mouth of babes, I'm hearing. There's something in that. Be on the lookout for a lot of signs and synchronicities right now. Things that involve the visual sphere, but also the audio aspect of things, the things that are audible that you hear. So I'm getting clairvoyance and clairaudience here. Okay, which is picking up intuitive information through the visual and through the hearing aspects of things. But yes, I absolutely love this. This is beautiful for you guys. They're not letting me in on like what the surprise element of this is, and they're kind of like, hey, that would ruin the surprise, but that's literally what this feels like, you guys. And it's really exciting. I'm really happy for you. And I want to thank you for having this energy right now, because this is a really beautiful balm to the quite, heavy energy that's going on right now. But yeah, you better work, Leos. You better get it. I like it. I feel like your energy has been really lovely lately, and I'm really happy for you all about that. Moving into your birthday season, by the looks of things, it's going to be really, really nice for y'all, which is great. But okay, with that being said, my lovely lions, this was your second half of July general reading. I so hope that this helped and resonated with you. If it did, please let me know in the comments below. I would just love that. But most of all, I want to thank you, seriously. Thank you for being here. Thank you for watching this. I appreciate every single one of y'all that takes the time to watch. But most of all, as always, just thank you for being you, and be well. Until next time.